multiple engaged targets, right? That's what Rogue Warriors are trying to do. And it just feels like on their point of view, whenever they go for that fight, they get responded to. Now, Meteor is going to just go
They're
straight
so
in
far
on them.
pushed up here, right? As Meteor jumps in, great double ulti. It's blocked away by the Brom, but Kalua's in a lot of trouble. At half health, they're looking for the trade kill. They might be able to find it, but the Culling comes out, aims towards the Azir, but they just pop him back. ADD comes in for the fight. Rogue Warriors, with 3 members, want to take it as well.
I don't know about this one, Rogue Warriors. I think you should think twice about this one.
Ward was dropped on down. Jin Zhao does not have teleport for another 15 seconds.
All right, here we go.
Meteor jumping in. Absconded Duck, the first portions used. ADD channeling for, but BLG are like, nah, forget the fight, I'll take mid turret.
They're playing chess. That's what BLG is doing. Okay, calm down, Quad.
Sixth-dimensional jet
Calm
from
down.
BLG, and it's 1D from Rogue Warriors. There's no calm. There is no calm from this man. He's 1-4-1.
What was he doing?
When
That
Rogue
ward
Warriors,
did, I mean, that minion didn't need to die. But it seems like Meteor is very close to it right now.
well said. BLG backing away from this turret. Meteor took too much from the chunk, but the inner turret in the mid lane went down. Top lane took a beating, and let's look at the gold once again, because we're almost at 10,000 at 16 minutes.
I agree with Mr. Kentucky Man here.
Yeah.
I think he's very accurate with his assertion. 84%. Uh-oh.
But is it really a pick? Nope. Koro knew all along.
Get back.
Oh. It hurts. Are Rogue Warriors going to get to their second items this game? Big part of me says no, because right now they're struggling to get their first outside of the Gragas and Lucian. I mean, let's have a look back at this, because Meteor right place, right time once again.
So, long lane. Very long lane. Mid lane was shoved out pretty easily too, so Kuro just comes up to the top side of the map. Rogue Warriors must be thinking this was going to happen. And they just thought that they had the protection of their mid side of the map, but take a look at this.
And BLG can keep fighting here. Take the Jax ulti away. Meteor pops it, sends himself in, and Holder only survives after flashing away. A great falls duet, but BLG constantly on the hunt, and there is no way this game ever slows down.
Look, as the wise man once said,
Was it
yeah, yeah, whoop, whoop, how you like me now. Make one false move, I'll knock you down. Search him up. That's just based off the quote. You might know who it is. But right now, Rogue Warriors are making multiple false moves.
Words to live by here in this game. Double Ocean going to be achieved. Rogue Warriors backing away from this. Infernal next. You keep counting them down. BLG heading towards the bottom side now with Shinmo and Jin Zhao between lanes. It's 2-item Varus, who has the versatility of a Time Kench beside him. And BLG, what a game this would be to secure their playoff run here in summer.
It's a pretty emphatic answer, especially since like the next opponent, RNG, is one of them. We'll see how this one goes.
Well, it was IG first, Rogue Warriors second. They're going to look to take down Watiena's Chains Corruption, slows him down. Rogue Warriors wanted something, but were denied again.
But remember, this is a great answer to the next opponent. Like RNG is going to have to look through this bot and says, what is a weakness of BLG?
Yeah. You know, who should we be looking at? Maybe even ADD, locking him down, because right now, Rogue Warriors cannot do that. That is an ultimate burn by the Lucian again.
Feels like ADD is just that mosquito that is literally impossible to kill.
Yep. Oh, take a culling. Remember, it's AP. Wounding! Yeah, it's like mini Lucian 2.0 as the closer cast is denied by going into the golden compass. He will die in the end, though. So 8-2 now, taking his second death. It's the least Rogue Warriors can do.
This is a fun game.
You can say that. You can say
Help! RW wants out! Get me off the rift!
Wei Yan and
Holder!
Kahlua come in and they're like, what is this?
Oh my god, please. It's actually just crazy how outclassed they look right now.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is, bruh! He just slams him. At least they got him as a response. But right now, Meteor is feeling himself.
Yeah, as he should. 8 kills on the board, and we haven't even hit 20 minutes.
What the hell? Yeah, don't get close to the Tom Kench. Don't even think about it.
Take you on. He's 1v1 anyway.
All
Yeah.
right, I need some help.
That's a good support.
Yeah.
What a good support. I mean, Shinmo and Jin Zhao in this series, they haven't exactly been quiet, but they've been stable. There've been so many good elements of BLG. I don't feel like you need to talk down to anyone after this series, which is always a good sign that the whole map is cohesive and that BLG are working as a unit rather than just strong elements.
Yeah, like there's one great example of a team that have been known as the Machine. A team that has been, they throw in new cogs, new rookies and everything, and they work out just as fine. And that's EDG.
Yes.
But BLG, right now, looking fantastic.
Yeah.
How you doing, by the way?
Hua Tian tried so hard for this. He tried so hard to get Kuro, but Kuro just played that so well. Rogue Warriors are coming to the top lane, and they're going to find one. Meteor goes down once again, and Kuro comes in. Chains of Corruption are great. BLG, you know they have this fight. They can lose 3 members, and they still have this fight. ADD is flying on Cloud9. He dunked for 1. Holder's going to die here as well. Flap your wings and fly away.
Who brought the entire damn military? But just one man. Kuro still survives off all of that. In fact, heals up to a decent margin. These are pretty long death timers too. BLG's just rocking out.
Platien, Kalua, maybe Wuji on the side can help defend this. There will be some people up and available, but you're losing so much. Double inhibitor goes down, and Rogue Warriors might just have to watch.
Look, there has never been a replay I have needed more than that one.
Yeah.
I just want it. Expand the mini-map. I just want a mini-map replay.
Okay.
Just an armada rolling up top lane.
You want that LCS.
Just look at the armada. They're moving on up. This is the convoy. They see that their friends in action. Hua Tian is getting opened up by a great, meteor, jungle and Kuro. And here comes the entire army. That's a great overreaction, though. Of course, at this stage, they want to be able to find a pick and then find a way out. They got the pick. Unfortunately, like the rest of the game, BLG always finds a response, and here's ADD.
He just jumps on it. And when you get the resets on new Aatrox, he might not revive, but he doesn't die. And that's good enough. Great way to finish it off. Milady Penguin comes out, also known as Mapengu. 3-1-4 suddenly for ADD with their stance. So that's the last I'm going to be talking about the items, because this game, the way it's going, with 1 inhibitor down in the top lane, 1 exposed in the mid lane, bottom lane pushing up, it requires 1 more fight. And it's all over with BLG securing that heated playoff spot as the 4th team in summer.
Mid and top lane waves are crashing at the same damn time. This is really well done by BLG. They should be able to get this inhibitor.
They push Holder off the wave. Culling's going to come through, does no damage. Chains of Corruption used here by Jin Zhao, so at least an ulti that's going to take away the pressure from Rogue Warriors, but waves are crashing in and ADD is going forward.
All right, top lane wave. It's not big enough, but at this stage in the game, Rogue Warriors, if they get opened up on once, wow, they're starting to fight.
ADD. How many shields though does Kalua have? He puts out the collision push. ADD is going to die. That's a good ulti as well to separate them all. Rogue Warriors might actually have something in this fight, but Meteor jumps in, and suddenly you say no. Maybe they don't. Kuro forward as well, and the soldiers at the ready.
Yeah, he didn't get the full engage in. I think he wanted to follow the soldiers. He also had the Asir Sec ready, but he's dealing enough damage as is.
Doesn't have flash, might not need it. Charging forward still, 3rd inhibitor's going to go down, while BLG's mid laner is taking the rest on. Meteor's going to do the same as well. Jumps into Holder and he's gone. He smacked BLG, sent one backward, and that's a perfect ult from the Azir. They may be low, but into the stopwatch Kuro goes. Meteor jumping forward, tags on in. BLG can do no wrong. They can only go forward. This is going to be the game, and why BLG are stopping, I don't know.
Yeah, they don't seem unstoppable. Oh my goodness, please.
It begins. My words have no meaning, but I can say one thing that'll have impact here, and that is that BLG redeemed themselves from summer, or spring rather. And here in summer, they launched themselves into playoffs for the first time in 2019.
This was wonderful from BLG. The fashion they did it, easy. But the fact that they were able to nail a playoff spot, where spring, a lot of the members on that team felt like they should have been able to make it into the playoffs with how well they looked. They looked like a top 3 team in spring split at the very end, in the final weeks. But consistency is what mattered.
Yeah.
They have landed consistency this time round. They have great members across the board, and they've really rallied. So good job from BLG being able to make it into the playoffs.
The quality of play from the solo laners and that new jungler in 2019. That's what I'll be looking forward to going into playoffs. And people will ask me, or at least ask anyone on the team, what is the weak side of the map for BLG? And you start questioning and going, well, I don't think anywhere's really weak. And while it may probably be the bottom lane, a lot of the times you say, there's quality down there. There's just good players all around for BLG playing to their limits.
Yeah, we saw the split stats for Jin Zhao in particular, and his stats have been phenomenal. I mean, at the end of the day, this team has been successful, and a lot of the stats will show positives for how Jin Zhao's been able to perform, especially up against some of the stronger bottom lanes in the split. And so you look towards the bottom side of the map, to your point, and yeah, BLG looks great. You look towards the top lane, and ADD at times looks inconsistent, but for the most part, there's a reason why he's able to nail in MVPs. You'd expect this game to be another MVP performance to him, I'd say. Oh, actually, no, it's going to be the Meteor for the majority of the game. It would have to be Meteor. But a lot of the times he's playing really well across the board and being able to play the weak side of the map. So great job throughout the team. I think they play a very difficult style very well, and it's going to run loops around some of the teams in playoffs now that they've nailed that spot.
As you mentioned, a team like RNG will be looking at them and going, well, how do we deal with BLG? Because that was an incredible series,
They're
a 24-minute game. Yes, a very smart team to uphold.
They are the smartest team right now in the LPL, flatly put.
Yes.
I think if we're just talking about how, you know, RNG and IG are just incredibly strong mechanically, how a lot of the times they just have very strong players that are able to come out consistently. I'm talking about Long Xing and the Shy. If we're just talking about the top laners of these two squads. And if we're looking towards the bottom lane, of course, Jackie Love and Uzi will be able to consistently show strong performances at an all-star level. But BLG were able to bring in members that have had very splotchy histories.
Yeah.
Bring them together, and they look so well coordinated. And once again, Coach Sim by their side, very consistently strong drafts. This team always understands the meta, especially when we jump from 9.12 to 9.14, or like that huge shift.
And they went at Riff Rails to experience the intermittence of